Hey, what is up guys, it's Savannah from Cyber here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about ways to make money as a kid with some Call of Duty background gameplay. So, let's jump straight into the video. So the first thing that you can do is you can do extra chores. Basically, just, if you don't have an allowance, just ask if there's any chores you can do to get extra money, and if you do have an allowance, just ask if there's any extra chores like raking your yard or anything that your parents might pay you a few extra dollars for. Now this is not super profitable, but it definitely adds up over time. Also, if you can get an allowance, if you get like $5 a week, it adds up over time. And the next thing is you can umpire or ref whatever sport you like. So you could do softball or baseball, soccer, basketball, volleyball, etc. Basically just do whatever sport, and I actually ref soccer because I'm really into soccer, and I make $25 for a game that's 1 hour. But do keep in mind that to ref these you usually need a license, and licenses, mine costed $200, but that was also for my uniform for soccer, but I definitely already made that back. So the next thing is a little bit more sketchy, you might get in trouble. It's to sell stuff at school, which includes like candy, drinks, or slime. And candy, I made a separate video on that. The link will be in the description, you can go check that out. And if you're going to sell drinks, you can buy these little things that are like Kool-Aid liquid or something, and it makes like 24 8-ounce bottles, and that's like $5. And then you can also buy these little 8-ounce bottles of water, like the little ones, and like 1 squirt of Kool-Aid into that makes it like a Kool-Aid bottle. And if you sold each of those for $1, you'd be making some profit, because a case of water is like $4, that thing's $5, it's $9, but it makes 24. So 24 minus 9, you'd be making about $15 every time you sold a case. And believe me, drinks are easy to sell at school because they don't have good ones. Like in my lunch court, they have like Pop-Tarts and stuff, but they don't really have good drinks. So that's something to do. Also, you can sell slime if you're like into slime. You could, and you're good at making it. You could sell it to your friends, you could sell it to other people. Just keep in mind that you have to pay for all your ingredients, and this is a lot less profitable than, say, candy or drinks, because you make like $2 per slime, but that takes a lot of effort to do. So the next one is you can babysit, and yes, you have to be a little bit older than for this one. So basically you post ads, and you can post flyers and stuff, and you get people that want you to babysit for their kids, and you have to do a good job. And a tip for making extra money when you're babysitting: if you clean up their house when you're done, you make like way more money. I don't know why, probably because people don't want to come home to like a messy house and stuff. So usually you can make $8 to $10 an hour depending on your age, maybe a little more or less. So that's a good one. And the next one is kind of similar, but you're pet sitting, cat or dog. I cat sit for my neighbor. They pay me $10 a day, which is really good actually, and I really appreciate that because I go on vacation like once every 2 months for 3 or 4 days, so I'm making like $40. So you can also do that for dogs, but dogs are a little bit more work. You have to walk them and stuff. So also for this one, you can post flyers that you're sitting, and also always go over to their house because their pets are more comfortable in an environment. That's why they didn't just take them to the kennel. So that's why that's something that you need to do if you're gonna pet sit. And the next one is a little bit, you gotta be a little bit more techie. You can do graphic effects, which is basically using Photoshop to create banners. If you guys want to check out my channel banner, it's on my channel. It's actually really cool, but I'm working on my channel icon right now. It's not that great. And my channel banner is like, that took me maybe an hour to make. If you sold those for like $5 because they look really, really nice, and I know how to make them quickly. If you sold those for like $5 and people actually bought them, then you could be making a lot of money, but you have to know how to use Photoshop and stuff, or you have to learn, and keep in mind Photoshop does cost some money. And the next one, you also have to be techie. You can build and fix computers. I am currently saving up for my first computer build, and I'm actually really, really hyped about it. So eventually in the future I plan on building some computers, maybe selling them for $50 more than I bought the parts for, still less than a retail price at a store. So that's a good one to do. And the next one is to sell old stuff. I did this when I was saving up for my computer. you sell on eBay, Craigslist, or Letgo. Usually stuff sells the fastest on eBay, but you make the least profit because they take fees. Like eBay takes 10%, PayPal takes 5%. And if you sell on Craigslist, it's a little bit more sketchy. You meet face to face with a person. Also with Letgo, it's just like a more modern Craigslist. So yeah. Now I personally use Letgo, but there's a few cons to Letgo. First of all, the messaging system is quite slow if you don't have Wi-Fi. Second of all, there's a lot of sometimes there's trolls. There's just little kids. They go on there. They say they want to buy something. You message them for about an hour when they ask questions, and they never actually. You go to the location, and sometimes they don't show up. That did actually happen to me once, but once what happened, I messaged this guy for like an hour talking about questions that he had, and then he said the next day, sorry, I already bought the game, which was ironic because he messaged me like an hour before. So he got it in the middle of the night or something, I don't know. But the next one is you get bargains on stuff. It's kind of like the last one, except you're not selling your old stuff. You get bargains on stuff like video games or clothes or something or sneakers, or you buy it when it's like really new, and then when it goes out of stock you sell it for a lot more. So basically what you could do is, I got this really good deal. I got Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare from this guy on Letgo for $15. And I sold Battlefield 1 to GameStop, which doesn't buy it for a lot, for $10, but I could have easily sold it online for like $20 or something, and I just made $13 profit. And I could also do that for Infinite Warfare because it's honestly not really that good of a game, but that's not what this video is about. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and if you didn't, then let me know down below what I could fix, and tell me what you want to see in my next video. Bye guys!